This is tech news. This week we have YouTube Lite, which is interesting and super weird. We have Warner Brothers DVDs, which are unplayable and self-destructing. And we have a lot of nonsense, which is what most people come for. Hello players, welcome to SexyTech. The party doesn't start until you arrive. My pants, they come off much sooner. I am your tech jester Buzz Stringer, so sit back and relax. Everything's going to be okay for the next 9 to 12 minutes. Should we do some tech news wrapped up in some nonsense? Good, because that's all I've got. If you really think about it, watching random people's videos online is a weird thing to do. And making videos for strangers to watch is even weirder. But hey, it works for YouTube. And YouTube has finally listened to your complaints about their expensive, ad-ridden, bloated service and responded by giving you slightly less for a lower price. That's right, introducing YouTube Premium Lite, the diet soda of subscription plans. The same bitter aftertaste, but with fewer calories and fewer features. So what is the difference between YouTube Premium and Premium Lite? Well, for one, YouTube Premium actually does things. Premium Lite, on the other hand, is for people who enjoy the privilege of giving Google money without actually getting anything useful in return. Speaking of which, there is an extra news story on my Patreon. I look forward to your comments. Anyway, let's break it down. YouTube's big package for $13.99 a month gives you ad-free videos, although you might still have your day ruined by someone shouting, "Hey guys, have you heard about Raid Shadow Legends?" And background play, so you don't have to look at me while you listen. Offline downloads and ad-free YouTube music. YouTube music is like Spotify, but worse. But wait, what if you don't care about music, background play, or offline viewing? What if all you want to do is not be assaulted by ads for mobile games every 3 minutes? Enter YouTube Premium Lite for only $7.99 a month. Ad-free YouTube videos, except music videos. You still get ads there, because screw you, that's why. Limited ads in other places, no YouTube music, and no background play. Oh, and no downloads either. So if we summarize, YouTube Premium Lite is literally just one feature of Premium, and not even a complete feature. For more than half the price. I mean, imagine buying a burger at McDonald's and they say, for just $8, we'll take out the patty, the bun, but you still get the lettuce. What an incredible deal. YouTube's basically saying, hey, we made YouTube unbearably annoying with ads, but we'll charge you money to make it slightly less annoying. But we all know what this really is, a Trojan horse for YouTube to sneak ads back in later. Amazon did it, Netflix did it, YouTube's gonna do it. You think you're safe? Think again. YouTube already admits that their ads still may appear on music video shorts and even while browsing. So yeah, let's fast forward a year, 2026. YouTube will announce that due to evolving business needs, Premium Lite will now include limited, non-intrusive ads. Hey, just like Disney. In 2027, YouTube says they're introducing personalized ad experiences, which means they'll force feed you 30-second unskippable ads again, but tell you it's for your benefit. In 2028, we're excited to introduce Premium Lite Ultra, the same thing, but now without ads again for just $9.99. And 2029, your only ad-free option is YouTube Premium Pro Elite Max Edition for $29.99 a month, which still includes ads, but disguised as sponsored content. Come back in 2029, see what happens. But don't worry, there's still an even cheaper way to avoid ads, and that's AdBlock. Well, that's if you don't use Chrome. We're gonna mix it up a bit this week. We've had one story and now we can chill for a bit. Well, it turns out AMD, that's the story from last week, they didn't keep their GPUs in stock or at the price they said. They are still cheaper than Nvidia, but you can't get Nvidia cards either. But the AMD cards that you can't get are a much lower price. So save your money, blow the dust off Settlers of Catan, and that doesn't require a GPU. Only patience and the willingness to destroy relationships over trade wars. Hey, just like real life. That's as far as we go with politics. I know I said in the cold open that most people come here for nonsense. So let me know in the comments, is that what you came for? Or is it the news? Or something else? Is it because I'm sexy? No, it's not for that. It's nonsense or news. Let me know. I look forward to all your comments. We read them all at the end. If you can't think of anything to say, the safe word is still pants off, so you can use that. Hit the like button if you laugh. It's the laugh button here. And hit the dislike button if you regret things. That's the regret button. As a warning, you may also hear words like penis, balls, and boobies. If you don't like those words, then ignore what I just said. Okay, let's carry on with Warner Brothers and broken DVDs. Your old Warner Brothers DVDs might be in trouble. Warner Brothers, you've given us flops, reboots, and cinematic universes that collapse faster than a Jenga tower in an earthquake. And now you've managed to make your own DVDs self-destruct as well, like they were encoded with a mission from Ethan Hunt. Yeah, that's right. If you own a Warner Brothers DVD from 2006 to 2008, there's a very high chance that it's now about as useful as a Blockbuster membership card. Warner Brothers apparently manufactured these things with the same level of care they put into the Flash movie. A huge chunk of Warner Brothers DVDs suffer from laser rot, meaning that they literally cannot be played anymore. The movies are dead, which is a shame. Warner Brothers hit the self-destruct button on their own products, and now you're stuck with a collection of shiny fancy coasters. Laser rot is what happens when discs degrade into unplayable garbage over time, kind of like the DCEU. I'm kidding. I look forward to your comments. And guess what? Warner Brothers' entire DVD lineup from this era was made using what I can only assume was the cheapest, most cut-rate production process available. They probably had a team of executives gathered around the conference table like, what's the bare minimum we can do to still call this a DVD legally? And some guy at the back was just like, what if we just print all the movies onto old AOL free trial discs? And boom, here we are. That was a joke, it didn't really happen. But now if you're thinking, oh no, my classic copy of The Wild Bunch might not work, don't worry. It was already butchered by Warner Brothers' re-editing process years ago. But maybe you've got Shawshank Redemption or the Looney Tunes Golden Collection. Well, good luck. Your DVDs are now about as useful as a Morbius sequel. The good news is that if you have one of these defective DVDs, you can email Warner Brothers customer support and maybe get a replacement, assuming they still own the rights, assuming they still have stock, and assuming you get lucky. The official statement is, Warner Brothers Home Entertainment is aware of potential issues affecting select DVD titles manufactured between 2006 and 2008. The company has been actively working with consumers to replace defective discs. Where possible, the defective discs will have been replaced by the same title. However, some of the affected titles are no longer in print. All the rights have expired. Consumers have been offered in exchange for a title of like value. Consumers with affected product can contact the customer support team. So, you have a chance, just a chance, to salvage your collection. Hit them up at whv@wbd.com. That's a lot of abbreviations. Now, many of the lost titles were never reissued, not on Blu-ray or streaming. Warner Brothers just forgot about them, like they were a Batgirl movie. And we're talking about actual cinematic history just being wiped out because Warner Brothers execs were too busy lighting money on fire with whatever the hell Black Adam was supposed to be, instead of stuff that their customers actually care about. Now, Digg is coming back. Oh, you don't know what that is. Well, we're off to a great start. Well, Digg is back. That's right. The site that once ruled the internet before face planting into irrelevance is making a comeback. You've never heard of Digg, right? You were too young. Oh well, let Grandpa Tech explain. Once upon a time, before Reddit stole its lunch money and Facebook ruined the internet, Digg was the place for discovering the coolest, funniest, and weirdest stuff online. Users would submit links, others would vote on them, and the best ones rose to the top. That sound familiar? But then Digg got greedy, sold out to corporate overlords, wrecked its own community, and basically just set itself on fire. Kind of like what Reddit's doing. It was the Reddit before Reddit. And now Kevin Rose, the guy who created Digg, and Alex Ohanian, yeah, that's good enough. One of the guys who created Reddit have decided to Frankenstein this thing back to life. Great, because what we really needed was another AI-infested, corporate-backed, nostalgia-baiting social network. The new Digg wants to be a community-first social platform, which is Silicon Valley speak for please don't compare us to Facebook yet. It's bringing back the upvote only system, which means no downvotes, because I guess, they make people sad. Sure, let's pretend people on the internet aren't petty. But here's where it gets weird. Digg's big selling point is AI. Yeah, AI will help moderate, curate, and enhance your experience, because AI has done such a great job so far, right? There's AI-generated SEO garbage clogging up Google like a freshman room dorm toilet. AI art and writing is already soulless, but sure, let's make online communities feel even less human. Reddit is currently turning itself into an AI training data farm itself, and Digg's big plan is to do the same thing, but with better vibes. But don't worry, this isn't just Reddit 2.0, it's better Reddit. According to Digg's new leadership, because nothing screams better than guys who destroyed Digg, sold Reddit to advertisers, and now they're telling us that they've figured it out this time. Okay, but to be fair, Reddit has been doing everything in its powers to alienate its users lately. They killed off third-party apps because they weren't making them enough money. They jacked up API prices and sold user data to AI companies. They turned the site into an ad-infested, corporate-controlled mess. So naturally, the founders of Reddit and Digg looked at this dumpster fire and said, well, we should compete with that now. They're basically saying, we can build a better Reddit, where moderators aren't overworked, communities aren't exploited, and AI can help make everything better. Yeah, we're doing everything Reddit is doing, but slower, and maybe worse. Who knows? One of Digg's main selling points is that AI will replace human moderators, making sure everything stays clean and engaging. What a load of arse. I dislike it already. I can't do that. We're not allowed to downvote. I don't want things to be clean. I want to say words like penis and balls. It's the end of the show. Are we more popular than Linus yet? It doesn't matter. Okay, comment time. The first from the last video was a long one from Vaskoven Zeller. Oh, Zeller, maybe Vaskoven? You tell me. I hate to kill the hype train, but that's a lie. I love it. It's like crack to me. But we still don't have any third-party reviews. We still don't know the availability at launch. AMD's promises, beyond AMD's promises, and if you believe those in 2025, I have a bridge to sell you. We don't know how far FSR 4 compares to DLSS, and we still don't know about any driver issues. I can say, I'd say we can all get excited around summertime. Words are difficult, especially reading. I can't read very well. And here's the most important part. P.S. I really like what you're trying to do, and I'm here rooting for you. Yeah, this was AMD's big comeback launch for the mid-tier, and unfortunately, it did end up being very mid-tier. Hopefully they can work on pricing in stock and not completely derail the hype train. Nix U-Sync. Wow, that's a big hammer in the thumbnail. P.S. Pants off is 2 words, and neither of them are safe. You're right, but I think pants off should be hyphenated and used as an expression of excitement or gratitude. Like, hey, he was really happy she made him a birthday cake. Pants off, he exclaimed. Something like that. Rurid Higgins at 3736. I genuinely forgot that AMD made graphics cards. It also amazes me that Skype was beaten by Zoom. Skype literally used to be a verb. How did they not take off during COVID? It's all right. Everybody forgets that AMD made graphics cards. Let's hope AMD this time don't pull a Skype. Pulling a Skype now means that would have worked if I wasn't completely waving goodbye to an opportunity that just walked straight past me. Ollie, P.S. Ollie, I like this guy, and I like you. All of you. If you made it this far, well, I like you. But like, I have to go now. So stay sexy and be excellent to each other. I started a band called 999 Megabytes. We still haven't gotten a gig.